It's going to be a short engagement. I know today is going to be quite loaded, so it's going to be a short engagement, then the different visits and all. So we will introduce ourselves, and then maybe brief statements from you welcoming and then hearing from you. And then we will look at the annotated agenda for the week, and then we agree on if there is going to be any shift or we're going to maintain what we have. And then after that, we follow the agenda through for the week. So I will start let's start with you. Let's know who and who are in the team that visited, and then our colleagues from the other.
Okay, quite interesting that saying with you. So I feel a part of Sierra Leone already. My name is Virex Jala. I am the Assistant Director for GIS and Remote Sensing at the EPA, and I'm also Liberia's National Focal Point to the UNCCD.
My name is Joseph Charles. I'm Assistant Director for Research and Monitoring at EPA Liberia, and also the National Focal Point for PBNJ Convention.
Okay, I'm P.A. Kamara, Assistant Director for the Environmental Unit, Department of Intersectoral Coordination.
So I'm Louis M. Soko, Assistant Supervisor of Technical Services and Compliance and Enforcement.
Okay, morning. I am J. Jerome Sloju, Assistant Director of Policy, Assistant with the Planning Policy Department, EPA Liberia.
Good morning.
So maybe we have to improve on the voice.
Yes, sure. Good morning. It is great to be here. Last night we started to navigate. Fortunately for us, we had our GIS help us to get through. Anyway, my name is John Kana. I serve as the NDC in-country facilitator. I support the government of Liberia through the EPA.
And my name is Arthur R. Decker. I'm the director for the Department of Multilateral Environmental Agreements, and I'm also Liberia's NAP focal point.
I feel like home because I see everyone here have a problem. My name is Anthony Collins, and I serve as Deputy Executive Director.
My name is Charles Kawa. I'm the head of administration in Liberia.
Good morning. My name is Desmond T. Thompson. I work as a project liaison in the office of the Executive Director of the EPA. I also follow up on Jeff-related issues.
Good morning. My name is Grace Bia. I am the Gender Director at the EPA. I also serve as the Gender and Climate Change Focal Point.
Good morning. My name is Terry T. Taylor. I work for the Environmental Protection Agency of Liberia, Department of Multilateral Environmental Agreement. I'm a financial assistant, but then I have two other hats. I'm the National Focal Point for Action for Climate Empowerment under the UNFCCC, and also I lead on freshwater ecosystem initiative.
So on our end, can we start from you, sir? And then we go around this way.
Yeah, so good morning everyone. I'm Tamba Imananyaka. I'm the Director for Climate Change at the Environment Protection Agency. So
I am Mr. Usman Bimba Koroma, Deputy Director of Environment Health and Safety at PAN, and also doubles on the focal point for stop protection.
So, my name is Tamba Samba. I'm the Director of Legal Affairs, Compliance and Enforcement.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Afet Gandhi, Director of Field Operation and Extension.
Good morning. Welcome to Sierra Leone. My name is Mubashir Idris, and I'm Project Manager for the Jet-funded Planet Code project here at EPA.
Good morning. I'm Abigail Fundamusa, Deputy Director of Finance.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Yauri Kimbe. I'm the Deputy Director of Field Operations.
Good morning, Emmanuel Yugen is my name, Manager, Programs Development of Performance.
Good morning, my name is Livaboy Jabat, Senior Environment Officer, Programs Development and Performance Director. Good morning, Hawasa Fasiaka, Chemical Officer, PHS.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ben Saidu. I'm the manager attached to the Natural Resources Government Directorate.
Good morning, I'm Tijan, ICT Officer.
Good morning. I'm known by name as Bashir Kabo, the Director of Research and Innovation and Head of Most Implementation Company.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Joseph, Manager at the Research Policy and Innovation Directorate, specifically in charge of the Center for Environmental Data, Statistics Report, CDAS.
Good morning. Willa Kamara is the name, Manager of Legal Affairs, Compliance and Enforcement, and welcome to Sierra Leone.
Good morning. Paul Ilame, Director for Natural Resources Governance, and also the National Focal Point for the INC, the Plastic Treaty and Negotiation.
Good morning. I'm Henry Ibibayo, attached to the Climate Change Secretariat. I also double as the GCF.
Good morning. I'm Solomon George from the Environment Agency, Sierra Leone.
I'm Ryan Davis here, Senior Communications
All right, good morning and welcome to Sierra Leone. I am Joseph Sapuka Toure, Director of Environmental and Safety, and also the National Focal Point for the Convention on Biological Diversity.
Good morning, welcome to Sierra Leone. My name is Afsain Babu, Director of EPA Sierra Leone.
Morning, everyone. Roberta Tajuana is my name. I'm the Director of Program Development and Performance, and I also help Joseph in as a server as a focal point for the Nagoya Protocol. You're welcome.
Thank you. So again, welcome. I am Sheikh Makane. Of course, that's a household name. I know when I go to Liberia, I am a brother. So that's the and that's the difference I have.
Bossman, sir, these guys are not done introductions.
Oh, then we have our yes. The media
Nyaka also.
Okay.
I'm Dumbia Ishmael Kindama, Manager for External Relations and Advocacy.
So I'm Mohamed Mukhtaruba, Senior Multimedia Specialist from the Communications Department.
I'm Jeremiah Mova. I'm the Communications Specialist, EPA.
So, thank you very much again. I know this is quite a healthy engagement. From the introduction, you realize that there's a lot that we want to discuss for the week because it's quite comprehensive and with composition of several units. And the reason why we also brought the heads of department managers or people who are really in charge of critical responsibilities in the agency. So we are your host, you are our guest, and we provide the necessary support that is required, and we are quite open and willing to share all the information that we have and that you may need. Beyond the normal engagement, we really want a situation where you can have one-on-one bilateral, where you have time outside the normal engagement. You can walk to any of the offices and ask questions. Staff will avail themselves to really respond to you and provide the information. This is the Environment Protection Agency, the agency responsible for the governance and management of the environment. And we do that to ensure that the lives and livelihood of people are really protected. and sustainably manage. So we focus on 3 key areas: natural resource governance, environmental health and safety, and climate change action. And these 3 have got key enabling actions, and which really drive the function of the agency in line with that. So we do enforce environmental standards, we do response to climate actions, and then we do facilitate and coordinate governance of natural resources, more particularly that linked to environment, and general pollution control and management. We do handle that. As an agency, we also serve as focal point to most of the multilateral environmental agreements. Some sit in other organizations, but we also coordinate and work together to really ensure that international environmental agreements are investigated appropriately in country. We also support government and Sierra Leone with the technical needs or data required for policy and decision. So in a nutshell, our engagement is technical but informative and policy support actions. And those ones you will get detail while we go along the week, but there are key engagement that we will be getting with the policy level. That's the ministry and some other ministries and agencies that are part of it. So our engagement this morning, we have to focus keenly on looking at the agenda and then see how, whether we all agree with it, there are adjustments that we need to do, and what will be the next step. But before we get to that, you are our guest. We have welcomed you over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable. Permit me to use the word honorable, yeah, more than that. For and on behalf of the Executive Director, Dr. Emmanuel Yakaro, and as you were talking, you just sent me a text message. Extend my greetings. Tell the Sierra Leone team that we are all one team, that we need stronger collaboration, working together as a team. I would have loved to have this, not sure, civil official, but due to protocol, and I see my man looking at me, what you're going to do, so I will just look, have it official. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me, on behalf of the Executive Director, Dr. Emmanuel Yakaro, and the entire senior management team, most of them are here, to lead this distinguished delegation to Sierra Leone on this important source of learning exchange activities of visit. First, I want to say again, thank you for the cannot welcome that we received with this high-level distinguished guests that are here. We feel very honored, we feel proud. We feel like we are home. We feel like we are working together as a team. I just feel like I slept home last night and I'm in my own office again. Thank you. This visit signifies several things. I remember a few months ago, the chief was with us in Monrovia and the other team members. Tried to make my way around them somehow. But I was a little bit very busy, but that was the beginning of collaboration, which we think that we can continue beyond just Sierra Leone and Liberia, that we can move forward with other countries like the Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire, like the Guinea, and so that we can have it like the Mano River Union. We all are fighting or working for a government, like the chief said, exactly what we do, so I don't need to repeat that anymore. But let's have this exchange visit as not just technical but also as administrative as possible, where we would have the possibility, the leverage or the opportunity to meet with the chief and other technical and administrative staff, that we all will work together and share common ideas and build a strong bond, a united force. I was in Senegal and the Gambia. I met one of, I think it's from the meteorological site, one of the team members, and one of the things that came out was to have a joint projects where Sierra Leone and Liberia will collaborate and form a joint project. It's fast to get funding as compared to when you are standing alone. And that we need to remember the word that one tree cannot make a forest. It's always good that if the two or the three or the four will come together and make a strong bond, and it gives opportunity for international funding to also bring all together, share ideas, share technical understanding, technical ideas. We all will learn from you, and we really came to learn from you, get to know what you are doing, how you helping your people, so that we will also go back home and do the same thing. If there is something that you need to hear from us too, we are also willing, open to share with you, and just all of it. Thank you so much. I don't want to be that very official. I feel at home, and that's why I'm not reading. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't want to say honorable, I want to say sir. In my country, when you have to be careful when you use certain words, otherwise you will. How do they call it? Consent? Content. I don't want to be called content. But it's quite a pleasure to really receive you, and we are quite happy that we are learning from each other. Indeed, a few months back, we were in Liberia, and we are really impressed with the engagement on some of the projects that you guys are creating and some of the things that you have done. Even beyond just the project by observation or the engagement by observation, when we saw the laboratory, we got interested in really visiting them, which is quite a massive investment. So let me use this opportunity to unveil the executive chairman's message to you, that even though he is absent, he is here with us in talks and meticulously following the engagement from the back. He is really excited that we are having our brothers and sisters coming from Liberia to visit us, and he is wishing all of us the very best. Unfortunately, he is not here to meet with us, but he's really looking forward to engage in future. So please accept his apology for the absence. So next, let's get Mrs. Lovetta Joanna to project the agenda. Let's look at it together. So tell us how the flow is going to be for the week.
Okay, thank you, sir. Do we need to go through all? Because we had a meeting last week where we discussed further and narrowed it to how we want it to be.
Yeah, but it was just you and the 15 minutes.
All right, sir. So the plan well, this one has passed. Sunday, October 5th was for the team to arrive in Freetown and check in at the different hotels, which we are hoping went on well. Because from the smiles on the faces, we're assuming that you guys came in and you are home. We'll stop on that. And then today, the 9 to 10, which we've already passed the timeline, is to have a courtesy visit here at the EPA to meet with the team, the SMT, together with the head of the delegation and the team from Liberia, which we are doing now. And after this, we will have to visit the Ministry of the Environment and Climate Change. Honorable Deputy Minister confirmed her attendance, which we want you to confirm, sir, so that by the time the team leaves here, we will meet her available. Even though they are very busy these days, the minister would have loved to meet with you. He personally called to express that he's quite busy today, but the Deputy Minister has agreed to meet with us. And then after that, we are to have lunch, scheduled to take place at the Buffet Hotel, sir. And then after that, we start the experience sharing. The NBC, the NAP, the NBSAP, BBNJ, Montreal and CEDAS set for both teams, except the CEDAS, wherein the EPA is going to tell them about the Center for the Environmental Data and Statistics, what we've done so far and what this center is going to do. And then I don't want to go through the objectives I expect all of us here to have gone through. It's just for us to share ideas like we've already discussed several times. Have a mutual learning on what we've done and how to strengthen collaboration. And then we'll end day one, hopefully at 3. And Tuesday, tomorrow, day 2, we continue the experience sharing at 9 at the new Brookfield Hotel again. We will have to have the compliance and enforcement people on board, both countries, chemical and waste management, and environmental awareness and education, and environmental planning and policy tomorrow, sir. To also exchange best practices so far and on the different thematic areas and how we need to work on that going forward. We'll have a session for questions and answers, and then after that, tomorrow at 11, we are to have a deep dive and discussions on possible joint country regional project ideas. And some thematic areas or themes were suggested, but we have the flexibility to add as much as we can within the time frame given, which is 1 hour. How we can work together in promoting sustainable development and regional integration. We've suggested transboundary freshwater interventions, for which we have focal points here that we'll have discussions on for both teams: public education and awareness, youth innovation and employment, waste management or plastic waste management, waste and chemical management, peace, security and climate change, human mobility. And then we propose to have a possible joint side event, discussion on a possible joint side event, whether at this year's COP or next year's GNCBD COP in Armenia. Then we'll have lunch, and we also continue the deep dive discussions. After that, at 3:45, the team will have a courtesy visit to the Sierra Leone Meteorological Agency. That has also been confirmed. We are to meet them at their Tower Hill office. We reached out to the DG and he asked us to reach to the DED. He confirmed that they will be available for the meeting. Then we end day 2. Day 3, we start with sharing experiences on accessing JEF, GCF and adaptation fund. We all know why both EPAs are important in this, because we both have the NDAs and focal points for these multilateral funding bodies. So 20 minutes each on how we are accessing these funds and how far we've gone as countries. And after that we have discussions, have lunch, We continue at 1:15, again at the New Peace Hotel, sharing experiences on carbon readiness efforts. The efforts we've made so far, where we are, whether we set in order for an office, development of a framework, registry, etc. All of those things. That will happen on Wednesday after lunch. And then we'll have discussions on that. After that, we plan to have a press conference where the head of both delegations will meet with the press to discuss what we've discussed for the past 3 days, what's the way forward, and how we intend to continue with this collaboration. And then there is a plan for them to have a tour of Freetown. I know colleagues here are way more interested in some of those things. And don't worry, you have a team members here. I'll be ready to give you the tour of Freetown. Emmanuel will lead on that. Yes. And then Thursday, the team plans to depart Sierra Leone for Monrovia, Liberia. That's what we have so far, sir. CD, over to you.
Right.
Thank you for this.
So we had the night rest, and I know on the way there were discussions. Anything coming in mind different from what you think? We could not exhaust the agenda. Yeah.
Please hand it off. You go, please.
Colleagues, on our end.
Kemi was asking about the venue for the press conference. So all activities except the coffee calls will have a ticket at the New Peace Hotel.
Okay.
And okay, we'll discuss about that further later.
So thank you very much. So from here we are visiting the Deputy Minister. I'm sure Mrs. Brunner will have to be there. And later we'll meet at the Peace Hotel for that. The entire team, EPA team, will not be present in the meetings, but at a point, those quite relevant for specific engagement will be there to provide the support. And the reason why I said we are open up, so beyond that engagement, where you really have some critical questions that you want to ask, and the departmental heads are around, they'll be able to provide the information that you are needing. Otherwise, once again, welcome. I will ask a few directors to make 30 seconds statement. Directors.
We are interested in commitments to take the team around. We need those commitments.
Compliance, field operations, climate change.
Yeah, so thank you very much, CD. As you already said, our brothers are not strangers. I think quite a number of the Liberia delegation, I think we have interfaced on several occasions. And so we are open up to engage further, and also in taking you through the city of Freetown and having an engagement. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, I want to welcome again to the city of Freetown. And I think it will be an opportunity to learn both from you and as well as the EPA side. My focus will have to zoom into the MOU we spoke about during the call. I meant to understand that you're going to draft an MOU. I believe it will be prudent by the time we are done with the experience sharing. We will be able to identify areas that should be included in the MOU. And once we get what you want, we can also look at it and see how we can collaborate on our end and cooperative aid, the MOU, and as you rightly suggested, maybe during the COP30, the heads the automate and then execute the signing of the MOU, which I believe will cement what we are discussing and the real essence of the experience sharing. Because we believe once it is documented, key things are documented, we serve as a reminder. We might not be in the offices today or tomorrow, but even those who might be coming knows that EPA Sierra Leone and EPA Liberia has met, and this is what they have agreed on. We can always forge it ahead. Once more, I would want to say you're welcome to Sierra Leone, and we hope to learn a lot from you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think I'm all ready to go have it done even with this hotel.
Yeah, so
anybody say anything.
Time to manage time. So again, thank you. It's just to say thank you and welcome. Please also note that the agency is also very open to learn from you. We are not expecting that it's going to be a one-end engagement. So while you ask us questions, we are also going to be asking questions. And that's why we call it exchange-based sharing of experience, which is critical. So kindly also be very open to share with us all the information, all the good information as you have done always. So thank you very much. Can I kindly ask that we have a group photo outside the gates there, and then after that you guys can depart for the next. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is the Environmental Protection Agency of Liberia visiting Sierra Leone.